So what we have been talking, it's maybe some people will be going back. So if someone watches or have been watching the video before, you're welcome to put a question, because for some technical issues we have to disappear for a while. But now we are back. So if someone is still there with us, you're welcome to say something. Yes. And we will continue a discussion on our topics about the planets.
Yes.
So what we have been... Oh no, planets. We have been talking also about the Santiago path. I was telling those girls that it's an interesting book because it helped me actually, like to be on the right path, because like I wasn't sure whether my tarot and everything and something what I want, like it is really for me. And I always kind of felt, but my parents sometimes like, oh, it's like, no, it's not. And so, but when I was reading all these books, they kind of gave me the idea that I'm on the right path, and it's very important to keep yourself in what you really feel you need to do. Go along with your spirit, because like this guy, he was first like someone here, because I can't see anything. Can you see me?
Hello.
Because I don't see. Do you see? Because I don't have
Yes,
anything.
someone said, "Hey, princess."
Why from my side I don't see anything?
I don't know. Did you
No,
open where the comments or the
I
message?
don't see any comment page even.
I'm not sure.
Uh, it's hard because I don't see any comments or whatever.
Oh no, that doesn't
Yeah,
always work well.
just no, I will ask him. Keep talking to the...
Oh, okay. How are you doing today? If there is a question, I don't know if which one you're on, if you're able to subscribe. If not, then follow. Perfect. And then share if you're able to do that. That would be great. And then if you have a question after that, let us know. Or a
Yeah, I
comment,
will
or if you got it.
disappear. Second, no, I have to, I think, leave and come back. So don't leave, just talk with people. I
All
will
right,
be
thank
back.
you. All right, sounds good. Okay. All right. I have to readjust my thing. All right. Um, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you followed. So I don't know if there is a question that you have or something on that. Yeah, you saw my odd background. All of a sudden it came up. I'm like, oh dear. So we were talking about planets. We were talking on let's see, on the planets and the astrology, and then she was talking on a book going on that. We also will go and answer questions, you know, on things. I'm a psychic medium. I work in psychometry. She works with cards, and she also does mediumship. She does different things like that, and the astrology, the numerology. There's so much. Okay, are you able to see now?
Yeah. Now I able.
Perfect.
Princess, nice to meet you.
Okay, you're uncertain what path holds. Okay. Section of your life.
Section of your life has recently come to an end. What my past holds for the future.
You
What do
may
you mean,
be.
like coming to the end, like some sort of like ending of some lesson, or
That's what I was wondering if it's a career or something that you did a volunteer job or something like that. That section of the your life came to halt. But I'm getting that there's lots of plans in store. So because I got the hands working together, and they were showing me, that there's different plans going, and there's different things that you're thinking of, and think different things that you're going to come up with. It's almost like I feel that there's some kind of halt right now. There was some kind of stop. So I would like to know what you mean, unless you're not able to write it on here, what you mean on the section, if it was um, as to dealing with something that happened, or if it was for job or something like that, because I do feel that plans will be on the way, new ideas, because now they're showing me a light bulb above the head, which shows me that different ideas are going to be coming around on that.
hi, Justin.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. So someone has a question on
Hmm.
what their path because of some kind of section in their life ended. Okay. Well, usually that's interesting because with the death card, I would usually see new start, new beginnings, but I'm not sure what you mean because you said had to pass off the pain and the suffering. So, um,
This card, of course, can be a meaning of you see, like taking away everything what actually causes the pain from the past, because usually on a tarot card you see skeleton, so which means like everything to the bone has to be gone before something new coming and has to be finished, some old things. That's what maybe what she is meaning, that she felt like or suffer or something whatever have been just like, because it is a transformation. It's Scorpio, and Scorpio transforms inside. So that's why, of course, it could be an emotional level of transformation, and which is connected with the pain, and before this new things coming, of course, it needs to be healed the past. Maybe that's what you, princess.
okay. Wants to know. So wants to know path holds for the future. I just got lots of plans, lots of thinking, lots of rethinking, lots of going on forward, because I do feel that there were different ideas that you actually did have, and something stopped you from those ideas going forward.
Because for your new section, what I kind of still see, you are a little bit still in a confusion. Maybe that's what Mindy you said, like in this and fingers, and again, like whatever energy comes, like I kind of think you have to discover. For me, it appeared as a message of discovery and message of coming through the fog of confusion and discover, find those pattern, like which is connected with your heart chakra, and there are the angels around. So usually it's about like going towards the spiritual teacher or universe, like this little petunia or someone who is discovered the love coming through some pain. So it reflects on whatever you said before, that there have been some pain which kind of melt down or still has to be melt down, and like it helps you more like to be clear, and you with all this heart giving you to the hands of the universe. At the moment, from tarot messages, they say that you need to focus on yourself a little bit, because it's Nine of Cups. It's like see whatever desires are. So maybe that it's like a person who abandon, the things around you. So maybe it is a time for you just be you, and allow yourself to be you, and allow yourself those desires which maybe you couldn't do before. Just now, like, try to do, and like Mina said, this, and like I breathe in, breathe out, and be like this lady on the message of Nine of Cups, who is like all jumping in a this. It's very well where I put it this. Close those message.
I I do feel what you're saying. Can you please shut up? I do feel what you're saying with the lost everything. And I do feel that you needed a lot of masculine energy, like force, to go through this, and so that you can end something, and then that you still see something in the future, which is like not to have that feeling that not everything is lost. But I feel that what you're going towards is more feminine energy. Maybe this is the balance you should also use to get back in track after this. um and yes, you have a cup here, and I was thinking like all these cups, and then you talk about the cups, like um right now in the middle, the energy is Five of Cups, so it's exactly that energy of there's still something there. You don't lose everything, you just used other forces of yours in order to go through this, and now you have to access also the healing and the feminine energy a bit more, and just get back on track, because it was intense. I feel that. But whoever is not stable right now, or it's too imposing with you, or whatever this is, you shouldn't obey anymore right now, to be honest, or you don't have to. So just feel whatever you want to feel, because I feel there are a lot of emotions what you still need to process. In the end, I feel it was an important chapter in your life, and it will help you with who you are.
Hi, Karar. How are you? This is a new person. If you have question, you're also welcome to subscribe and put likes, and so share our video and put your question. We really appreciate. So, Princess, I think if you still want something clarified, you can say, but that's why maybe you got the message of the death, because you said that you're now getting better, and that's exactly what Mindy said, that it's a transformation which coming after, but before it comes, you need sort of die with all these negative emotions which has to came through you. Hi, very Mary. Yeah, it was a technical issue. Sorry. We're back. Another way, even Jasmine
Yay.
with us. So if you have question, very Mary, you can ask.
I have also two. Two
We
little
needed to pick
witches
up
here. Sorry?
Jasmine. I
I
said we
didn't.
left. We needed to pick up our friend, and now it's three of us.
Three is very important number, but we are actually 3.5 because there are two young witches.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, my cards.
Oh,
Girls,
it's
don't
cool.
treat the cards like this.
I did not mean to, sorry.
Now, yeah, you can ask question, Mary, very Mary. What is your question? What do you want to ask? Or you just want a general? Just think about and explain, and we will definitely respond to your question.
Exactly. We'll just give you a little time to write it and
Arar as well. So don't hesitate, put question. We can paraphrase if you're not sure how to ask. Highlight seeker. Channels.
oh. Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Princess.
Thank you. You're always welcome. We have a lot of different topics on tarot to discuss, and always happy to see.
Yeah, I feel that there is like a new connection that you're doing, Princess, that you're going in that direction, and you're it's like we've mentioned on that mindset and having that right mindset and those goals. But again, I just get that you have so many plans ahead, that you have so many ideas, and you're going to focus on that. And it's almost like a breathing of everything. And I feel pretty good on different things for you, Princess. Yes, Light Seeker, good to see you again too. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think Mary wanted to put a question. Yes, I want to know
Okay. So yeah, how should I move forward?
how romance.
Okay, gotcha.
It's nice to have you
Very
all here
interesting.
too. Really. But I'm sorry, I didn't understand which question we do right now.
We're doing from
Very
uh very manly
Okay,
love
wait,
life.
Very
I put it on the screen too.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
this one.
So when you're asking this question, I'm moving forward with hey there, with the romancing. I'm getting that has there been able, okay. I feel that there's like some kind of signals, that there's been like 2 or 3 signals, and that's why you're wondering. And I'm getting go with those, with your instinct, go with the signals that you're getting, because I do feel that something is coming up on there. And we'll see what they have to say.
Can I just ask? So you mean you have some potential partner or person, or I mean person or friend, and you kind of like want to know advice on to what can help to develop romance, but person showing romance or person just kind of not showing anything, and you wonder if person feels the same, or like kind of I want some clarity on that. Hello, Jazz. And Jazzy, if you have question, you can ask Light Seeker you as well, but first we will respond to very many. So it's because you see, I agree with like Mindy what she said. And I also see some kind of like connection with your friend, soulmate connection, because I got a message of the soulmate, you know, and it means that maybe that's what you feel, and that's where you for a while like friends or something, because there is connection on spiritual level, so you kind of belonging to the same family of souls. And maybe you need like as advice what could help, of course, because you got the message of the prayer, and prayer could be um, like like manifestation, but also this message includes such form of not legend, but sayings that the person actually wanted to do something and was thinking about going somewhere, but never actually did it because was waiting too long. So maybe in your case, if it is about relations, they want to say that if there are some signs, you need to demonstrate a little bit. You need to maybe give some, I don't know, role model in this. If person is shy, try to show, like that you're interested, and based on this role model, person can respond you back. Yes, yeah, but if you have something to clarify, because I kind of see with the tarot as well some Three of Pentacles, which is collaborative work. So it's kind of like not only you have to put efforts, but you both, but you need to communicate proper and to be clear in that, and that can help. Mindy, you want something to add? Jasmine, you want something to
Yes. So in the present energy, I have the Tower in reverse. So it's a big thing for you right now to not mess anything up. Or it also tells me that there are some things between you both that you didn't talk about, and some of the things, because you have a close connection, are things you need to talk about for yourself, for this person, and for you, because it's also some things that are maybe blocked inside yourself, because I feel a sense of, even though you know this person since a long time, it didn't go naturally to go to this step. And um it's not just like, oh, I don't want to mess things up. There are just some things that maybe are possible, okay? But I don't feel that you should do something specific or change yourself in any way or try harder than you should, because you could mess things up more, because you don't want the relationship or the closeness to change. And I see this in her want too, because she has this as her hope, strength. So she doesn't want the she doesn't want this uncomfortable feeling either. She wants you, how she um like this stable thing that is also in your subconscious. uh she doesn't want things to change necessarily. That's why I think this romance feeling doesn't have to go away, and probably won't go away, but you have to see things from another perspective still in your approach to her right now. Don't go too fast into changing and showing her that everything changed. Do you agree with me, girls?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, you should be
Yes.
natural in a way,
Mhm.
wouldn't be pushing into things. So manifestation you can do, but pushing it, because if you are connected with this spiritual message of soulmate, like, which means you can be actually feeling things. So I would say you can try to maybe do some exercises of sending, and sometimes it works, sending some affirmations of hearts and everything. Imagine you having the code, person has in a view of roses, for example, and you kind of playing with your imagination, yeah, like connecting and sending love to his heart, or to the, like anyone can do it, yeah, and trying to picture that all the negativity leaving this. So sometimes it works and helps, especially in your case, if it connection of mental and emotional planning system. So it could be
So
not.
you said adding context, you meant to tell us more a little bit? Is that what you, because that might help. I'm not sure.
She wants to add some context, explain something, what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that, yes, what you're able to, that would help.
and Princess said something about the changes of your place.
Okay,
It's,
yeah, I was,
I think, because you mentioned about a change from masculine to feminine energy. No, you see, everything tells that now you need to adapt for these changes. I think that's what kind of like what you're feeling, and now it's the best timing for you um, to maybe to try to work it out, like again, Mindy says, like, okay, this is, there we are. Now let's kind of like, I'm picking and taking with me only the things which I like. So, and yeah, but maybe for you it was really hard to transform or get through those transformations because it looks like pain, or you had too many of things in the past, because some people let it go easy, some not, depends. Um, but we're now waiting for very mainly also to explain or to add more context. Yeah, you want to add some
yes, that would be good.
else. And if you don't mind, anyone, like, we would appreciate your likes, sharing video, and subscribing, because that's what we're doing, and we will do more videos for you guys with explanation on every spiritual topic which you want to know.
So who would like another question?
She
Who
wants
said?
to fix.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, it's good. Oh, Maria.
Oh, okay. So that's where the complication, and I think they were saying on, okay. So there were signals before. Gotcha. And I think both of them, JC and Lagera, were saying things associated. So I don't know if you both saw more on this with when they wrote, because I think JC, you were talking more on this.
Jesse, you got the towel on her question, yeah? It's actually social interference, because towel, it's a Capricorn. Capricorn, it's a zone when you're getting into, it's like meeting the wall on a speed you're going, and so, and sometimes it involves family, it involves like other things, access, past, like others, not only between. And I kind of thinking, that's why it's still a little bit challengeable, probably the situation, because maybe he needs to clarify. Maybe that's what you have to do to manifest, to clarify like his heart chakras, and he can be he is the one, I think, who needs to make decisions and comes through, depending what is with this ex, how many, like how strong connection was, what do they have, and did they, so it's kind of like involving everything.
So something I'm back and forth because you're saying getting back with his ex. I'm getting that there's still kind of signal or something on this person is saying to you that is like you're wondering back and forth signals. So I'm still feeling that. Interesting.
I don't know why I'm getting that there are more people involved, not just his ex, but like I got the 10 of cups in reverse twice. And I have a feeling he has like a dilemma. Like he's looking for something new and maybe healing some things from the past. I don't know. And then he wants somebody from the past. And but there are still too. It's like too many people or too many situations that he didn't come to terms with emotionally that now he doesn't know in what to invest. And that's his problem. And that's why it's confusing for you because you can't know exactly everything he's going through, but he's affecting others through this, to be honest. Because I just see confusion and a lot of repressed things. So it's I feel like okay, if he gets his ex or if he goes to the other person, is like okay, now I deal with this thing from the past, or I don't know. It's like he wants to take back memories somehow. I don't know why I feel this.
For me, more confusion comes from the past because I got clouds, and usually it is exes. So, and I'm asking about his intentions with her, and because it's a clouds, it's a confusion because he is pulling back and forward, back and forward. So he is not really tossing this way, that way. That's what are his intentions. He, like usually with the clouds, they would be saying he doesn't know what he wants himself at the moment because he kind of wants this, but he wants that, and it's like this way, that way, and it's a lot of inner conflict because the whip as well about the inner conflict, the clarity. So I kind of thinking past definitely influences. So maybe more than any other interference, if there is some other things, but that's a main kind of problem. That's what I got.
I feel the same thing because of the signal. So sometimes they'll seem like, oh, wants to be by me, and then sometimes not. And then I feel the same thing, confusion back and forth.
He kind of wants to walk away from stress, but he comes back to, like he's like in a loop. I think maybe still give him time. That's what I said to you. Like my suggestion would be, so no push things into anything, because if person is in the confusion, he doesn't really ready to respond or tell you or just be open emotionally, like only after he will be ready, then he can be talking or telling or saying or explain. In this condition, it's better to give the person space, and what you can do is just manifest and do those energy of like I said, you sometimes it's visualizational techniques when you picture yourself in a position of the rose, and it's like kind of all negative energy comes to the roots and bottom and getting more, and him put names and try to play with this, like sending love hearts to the heart chakra. It helps sometimes to clean him energy, and sometimes it works in this way that maybe when people walk away from each other, but without any painful or something, because that's what kind of helps to support, or they can be so close. So just try to do different things. but not like I wouldn't be trying to figure out it right now.
Yeah, also why did you think also why did you attract this person with this specific past bonding or child bonding? So maybe there's something that you also connect with since you were younger or something like that.
Well, I think they kind of belong to the family. She got the soulmate. So in any case, soul family exists. So there is a past life connection. That's why maybe you met him when you was young, and especially when you was young. So of course, like those emotions very attachable when people young, and we always remember these things because it's kind of first love, first feelings, very pure. Sometimes very idealistical. So um,
Oh, wow. That is very, yeah, that is very interesting. Like there was some kind of a reason that got back in contact, that something was just calling to you. If it, yeah.
highlight seeker. I think light seeker wanted to ask something. And if Karar or someone else is there, so you welcome to say. Maybe there are the new people. If someone is watching or having question, you welcome and hello to everyone. Hi, light seeker. Shift.
Ah, I think you feel that there are some good things coming out of this. Is like the end of something where things make more sense. Like there are more elements which came together, and maybe there's something completely new coming. But I feel that you have to keep this energy of um, being aware of everything you went through in this cycle so that you can feel how much strength you got and uh, giving yourself the direction for the new cycle. So it's like maybe you end the cycle, but then something else comes, which is bad or again a challenge. And it is normally like this. But I think if you are aware of what you learned in this cycle, um, you can create yourself like the new one, at least a bit.
I'm getting that too. If you're aware of the things and it's like different for creating new stuff. Yes, I feel this the same way on this.
Yeah, I think you need to use this time for preparation for this big wave to come, and the shift of energy will be because the kind of thinking you got this message as well, Six of Swords, and you can see the person who is on a boat in the ocean, so which is showing or symbolizes those emotions which can be going on at the moment inside you. And you see they have some crowns which try to give you to the shore. So once you're getting to the shore, to the bank of something, you're already kind of grounded. In the moment, you probably still can be sometimes getting into those inner anxiety or like overwhelmed with some emotions because like you need a clear vision of the where are you going to, or clear vision of destination, like, but destination is the end if you will be um, like, approaching yourself in your true and connect with true you will see this, the inner guardians will demonstrate and show you.
Okay, so I got the courage and bravery card on that different things that there were, and you've been through certain steps of things, but yet it's like opening yourself up, opening this new window, seeing what else there is. And I feel that you are, and you're getting more in tune. It's taking a little bit because I felt that you were a little bit like with using the intuition, but then something blocked, like something changed a little bit. So now you're opening up again where your intuition is showing you, and then doing on that right path and things coming in a good way. And it does take some time because it takes time on, okay, is it my mind? Although you sort of know that is what they're saying. On certain things where it can go forward and it could go on a, I feel it, yeah, on a good road. But that's something that got the courage and bravery card.
Um, I feel this energy like when you before you give birth. It's like there is something external which maybe tried to block this birthing, or there were, I'm not sure if there are jealous people around you, but I don't feel that this is the message here necessarily. The message is more about yourself, because in the middle, what helps you get out of this challenge is the star. And the star is like that light inside, right? Because you are a light seeker, you said. And mm, it's like the things you are aware right now, like exactly these things, try to put them together, plant a new seed with them. It doesn't tell me much more, but it's more like a reevaluation. It tries to tell you to reevaluate everything right now, and maybe also the people. And I'm not sure if you are a woman or a man, but I feel a lot of needing or either become a mother or become something nurturing, doing something what's nurturing now. It's almost like this need of water somehow. And I see a mirror also. So there are a lot of things mirroring right now, which maybe show you, okay, uh, yeah, I had an adventure, or I had a whole challenge with this. Whatever comes to you, if it's a symbol or I just feel that spiritually you are there where you start to connect literally to things, more like see things from the outside being a part of you, and not just as something that controls you. More like connected to what you've been through and to the elements, either like even to things, to objects, or to whatever.
She's moving to the water.
Yes, that was something. I'm looking, I'm like, just what she says, then you say that, and on how accurate, on how the things you're saying, and then this person um is writing pretty much what you were saying. And also I got something. So you said it's something on the jealousy. They don't so when you're saying on the jealousy, I do feel that there was some people, oh, I'd like this, I'd like that, but yet they don't know everything that is with you. They don't know everything going on. So sometimes that happens that they ah, okay, that they assume certain things.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's like right now you are like on a path. You are already going towards another path, and you will see that people won't. You don't have to tell them everything. Like if you went now on a trip where you found, I don't know what ingredients for a spell or something magical, you don't have to tell them everything, to be honest, because yeah, these elements of what you are experiencing right now are like steps, and I forgot what I wanted to say. They are gonna be the next big thing. So it's like new elements, symbols coming, and then they will make sense why they happen, and you will see that some people won't be there to understand it.
Thank you so much for the feedback. It helps us.
Yes, thank you very
Letting
much.
us know, when we're saying things, we appreciate that.
Hopefully, it's a bit helpful for you to understand and clarify.
Oh, that's something with the lonely path.
Yeah. Oh. But sometimes you need to be lonely a little bit to understand more about yourself, or because it helps to get into yourself and think in all this, because other people also all the time like somehow leaving their energy with us. Yes, and that's where sometimes we're getting sabotaged as well, because it's a lot of mind forms around us, and different energies, and our bodies, energetical bodies, they collect, and sometimes of course they reject if you do some self-regulation, or clarity, or meditation, or different spiritual practices, because it helps you to be more in your tranquility with yourself, or in your like connection, yes, with your pure energy, because it's good of course to be around other energies, but it's important to be around having your energy, and that's where sometimes lonely path is not that bad, making you be stronger. So if someone else have a question, or there are people who interested or want to ask something, don't hesitate. Join, subscribe, put likes, or share a video, and we're happy to respond to all your questions. Arcana unfortunately never came back. It's always pleasure, light, seeker, have you there. thank you very much for your feedback and for visiting us and staying with us. We really appreciate. And yes, if there is someone else, I'm not sure how many people, or maybe someone still has a question and is a bit shy, so don't be shy. I would say. And yeah.
Hello, how are
Hi,
you?
silence.
Golden silence.
So, such a wonderful nickname. Hmm. Everyone is great. Hopefully, you too. If you have a question, you're welcome to ask. And if you don't mind, would be lovely to share the video or subscribe, and we're always happy to respond any questions. But so
Subscribe
if
or
you
follow. Because subscription is different.
Oh, okay. Trying to get away from.
sorry to hear about your issues. It's always hard to deal with abuses.
Wow, a lot going on. I was also, yeah, I understand that. They're showing me like a thing like this, like almost a swirl of different things going on. Thank you for that. Like just a swirl of energies, and that you're trying to get in like a certain energy, but yet the other energies keep going around, and then there's different things, objects that you have that have different energies to them. So just be, just be aware of that, that when you have certain things and it is by, this person, that person, could, you could have odd feelings sometimes as to why, because that could be associated with the other people sometimes.
You want to say more, Mindy? Mhm. No, you see, it's like maybe something as well, you was hiding, or I don't know, or it was kind of, because you mentioned something about abusive people, and you could be fearful to express it or to talk about it openly, because sometimes people really can be or judgmental, or I don't know the whole situations. But it's good that you, in any case, at the moment, looks like put a step forward and decided to, like, to have this ability. You look like you are on the right path. Mm. Because you see, I got for you, I was asking about the jobs. Jobs you will find. I'm not sure if it will be two or how many, but you got Three of Pentacles, and it's a teamwork, and it's a work. usually Three of Pentacles, it's something what is coming for you. They suggest you to be open for the universe, because it's a full and there is a pool of opportunities behind you. You only need to trust in yourself, and not there is the abundance, because Ace of Pentacles, it's a potential for your financial income, whatever you're trying to get. They say from spiritual healing oracle, self-love. So maybe at the moment you need to focus on that self-love, like kind of like whatever you said. Maybe you was hiding, maybe you was uncomfortable to express yourself, to express, to give for others people. Maybe you didn't have enough love from your parents, because if they definitely were abusive, that would be created a lot of subconsciousness issue for you. But they say that self-love you have to develop and build on yourself, and have a faith, because they kind of see they have a faith in who you are, in what is right things, and you are on the right path, because this is what you got.
Um,
You're welcome.
I see here a person in your subconscious. Sorry, did you want to say something?
No,
Oh,
shadow magical.
so it's a woman, and yes, in the subconscious, that this woman is there to guide you. Um, it's just one second. I do see that an end to this abuse is coming definitely. Maybe you make more money, or maybe somebody helps you somehow. I do see you in the near future creating a routine that's gonna put an end to this fight. And but in the subconscious, you just need to change some way of thinking, because your mother is still there guiding you and being very imposing, to be honest. Like, you still have this fear of your thoughts, because your mother is a lot there. And but I see that something is coming which is gonna make sense, like why you had to go through this and through the other thing too. And but with love right now, I don't see it necessarily, even though I feel like you maybe are there for each other or could be there. I don't see it a good time to mix all these things up, because on one side you want to escape something in a way, and it's not good to escape into this love which is also new for you. And yeah, but in terms of your mom, I'm sorry, but it's also a bit about um, your own thoughts. You could make it a bit easier for yourself um, by trying something new, something that makes you think new about yourself. Uh, Taking some offers, I don't know, something that you may be good in already, or maybe a job. But yeah, I do think that you are on the right path with this. It's just that you have not too much courage, but a bit too much. You're too risky right now in your energy. So try to calm down and don't resent um, all these feelings. Yeah.
Hi, Shadow Mark. Uh, yes, I also kind of would be wanting to say that in terms of you have to motivate you, possibly your mom or family, like they kind of pushed back your motivation, and in many ways you, because you see I got the Knight of Wands upside down, and this is a person with the trance, and trance is like active energy of ideas of different things, like, and you need to return back, because I think in your childhood maybe you repressed your inner child, who was trying to maybe scream from this pain, or was getting hurt by always, like, especially people who are abusive, they try to increase their power for the account of I don't know, screaming at you or telling you, because in this way they feel more powerful. So maybe that's what is the case with your parents. But you definitely will get out of that, because and inner spirit will show you the way, because you got the high priestess. Mean, you want something to say, or? It's
okay.
good.
I was feeling emotional too. So that's something that you said that. I was feeling on the emotional all over and whoosh with the energy, but I do feel that yes, there is that something is going to stop and you're going to be able to go on to out of that situation into something better and on with happy with yourself. I feel that that is on a good thing, on things. Excellent. That's really good that you are. I can look at cards really quick to see what jumps at me. Huh. Okay. So the one that popped out for me was the healing energy, which that's what you're doing. You're going for that change. You're going for that energy that things will heal and it will go in a different way. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you're on the right path. Get through. You're welcome. Yes, and really thank you for coming.
A card just came. Oh, a card just came out though, really quick. Signs and reminders. Know when a certain song comes on, when there is something, if there's a feather, if there's like an animal, look up what that means. And that's what this is showing. They're showing that, look for all the signs around you of what that means, what it is. They're saying do the research on things like that, or what comes in your heart when that comes up. Thank you.
Yes. And normally the explanation for these signs comes at the most unexpected time, because it's like you just look in the nothingness. It's like you just look and you don't know where you're going, but then something pops out and it's like, I knew I wasn't crazy. uh,
It's great. And if you feel emotional, it's a good idea too, because you can heal yourself, your emotions through this reading. That's what is very important, especially when you're having Mindy, who is expertise in energy, and me and Jasmine, because tarot card readings, they help you actually to connect better with your emotional side and with your spiritual side. And while you're experiencing that, it's showing that you're releasing some of the negative emotions which we're sitting and we're repressing in many of your, like hidden parts, like of subconsciousness.
So when you're seeing rainbows, there's a oh yes, music, very good on that. But yes, always I say on music on different things. When you're seeing rainbows, if you're not driving and you're seeing it and you're able to look at it, what color shines to you? What color is talking? How big is the rainbow? What
Yeah.
else are you seeing from this that is relevant to you? What right away when you look, what is like, oh my goodness, I see like lots of yellow, or I see red, or is it just a little bit? Is it bigger? And I feel that like one that you saw was actually pretty big on there. Art, art therapy, very good on that, on drawing, on different, yeah. Um, Usually a huge rainbow. Okay, that's what I was feeling because I saw it. I'm like, okay.
Well, rainbows mean a lot of things. Depends, like in when they appear. The moment they appear is the most important. Um, I got the anchor for rainbow. But normally rainbows, like more colors, remind me of the fact that it's not all just white and black. Like it's not just bad or good, or like not too extreme. Maybe it's in the middle. Like you have to come to the middle and feel your emotions. Oh, birds. Okay, because I had the birds here and then the anchor. Um, yeah. So either too grounded or or flying. So maybe you have to levitate a bit.
But again, it's very good that she said there is some therapy, yes, music therapy, because it helps you to connect and to again release the pain of the past, because at this stage you definitely need to heal yourself, not only to move away from people who have been abusive, but to try to repress, to try to release all those repressed emotions which have been collected there and which causes pain, because it's kind of a part of the healing, like, because every time if you will not do it, you will be back to the situations or to the people who have been, because that's how it usually works. If some lesson, chemical lesson, you didn't complete or didn't finish, and you're trying just to move away from ex-husband, from family, from anything, it still will catch you, but in the form of a different people, until you release and letting everything to be transformed.
Oh, singing, and that's what I always want to do. I love to sing all the time, and that really helps a lot. And I know that, like when you're down or this or that, you just sing it out and playing the piano. Wow, that's wonderful. Did you write something? Did you write a poem or some kind of song or something? Go with some kind of writing. Um, that you're doing. Okay. Okay. So with the
See,
poetry,
she disappeared. I'm joking.
my goodness. Okay.
This is rising. Yeah, they are pretty creative. Mm. Hi, Yogi. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much. So I'm getting something on the art. So do you do painting? because they're showing me something. So when you do some, because they're almost showing me a beautiful painting of like you can paint people's. Okay, that you can do something like with their guides or something. So interesting.
I
And
think I know what you're picking up on. Sorry.
oh no, go ahead, please.
No. Just to say whatever you wanted to say, because I thought
Um,
you would just pick up on that.
I don't know, just on the guides and stuff. What are you picking up?
I thought I could. I felt that maybe you should look through your old paintings because this could normally be channeled messages. I looked on, as I told you, Mindy, already, pictures that I draw 1 year ago, and then I saw this is actually like a what is it called, pre premonitory
Premonition?
premonitory thing, or just a thing that has a lot to do with me, that is always around me, but I don't know that I'm so connected to it and it's part of my life, or it will be maybe a key or something important.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense to look at what you did paint because I'm getting something on like painting guide, like a person's guides or someone that had passed or something like that, and something just beautiful and all these beautiful colors. Perfect. That's great. What about painting with the music? Like it shows you just different, I don't know, different ways.
I'm glad you got the job. I don't think I was there, but I'm not sure. But congratulations.
Oh, let me see.
Yogi, he said he got the job, did a
Oh,
reading.
really? You did a reading here? Oh,
If you should buy a thing with the lighter color or darker. What do you mean? Is that the new question now? Because I won't use my cards for that.
this is a new question. Okay, so what is the new question that you have? The chose yogi. I'm not sure. So what is the new? And thank you so much, Golden Silence. Appreciate it.
But I'm getting darker.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. So it's a new question.
Okay.
What is
Did you want to say more on the question that you have, Yogi?
that was literally the question, Mindy. You didn't
That's what I'm
understand.
wondering because I thought there'd be more writing. Okay. Yes, it was. Very good. And you answered it.
Does anyone else here have a question? If so, please write your question. You're welcome to follow us, please. it's all intuition somehow. Like you learn the theory on the way, and then you apply it with intuition, I guess.
Yes.
$11.11. Okay, let's make a wish.
But yes, I'm happy that you got the job. Congratulations on that. Good. And that was it with the question on just the light or the darker. Got it.
What should we talk about?
I was just, yeah, see, we have connections. So I was just thinking in my head, what should we go on the subject of what else is there that we can go? What subject do you think you would like?
Well, I like magical subjects.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Hello. How are
Maybe
you?
there's a message there in
Does
the.
he have any message? Okay, so this one, wow. What loved the most about me?
Hi, Shoopers.
Your smile, your attentiveness, your seeking of truth, your knowingness, adventurous, um, journey, fulfillment, um, something about going on hikes. I don't know what that is about.
Hi. Or just, yeah, I don't know, the way you are able to make your hobby your passion, and I don't know, just make something good out of it, not just nothing. I don't know.
That's what I'm getting on what loved the most about. So there were a few things for you, Yogi.
And Shoopers, if you have any question, you can please just follow us and write your question. So, any other messages? Mm. That sometimes you need to go alone through things to go to the next level. But that people who know and respect your mission and like kind of watch you fulfilling your mission will understand you. So it's not like you are really alone, but he motivates you to be able to go through things alone, to gain strength and to know that you are not alone, actually. Something like that.
Is this for Golden Silence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Let me see if I get any message.
for Yogi.
I'm gonna see if I get any message for. I got for Yogi all the things that I said
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
Yogi. The
Oh,
one that
sorry.
you just gave though, that was for Golden Silence, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can tune in with him and see if I get anything. Dabble on paper. Something about writing true feelings. I'm getting some kind of pen. I don't know why. Let me see what else I can get. A box full of memories. And something about the porch light being on. Don't know what that is. Golden silence. And I'm getting like a porch. Okay. A porch light and like a welcome mat. Like that he was always like would welcome people or something. It's odd because they're showing me this mat, they're showing me this porch, they're showing me a light. He's showing me, let's see, what else am I getting from a beautiful bluebird singing. Okay. And just like was it like with people or something, because I'm also getting like, I don't know if this was with the job, like shaking this one's hand and then going to this one and then almost I'm getting like I'm being shown like there was some kind of a line. I don't know if this is a reception line or something like that of, shaking this one's hand, doing that one. And I'm not sure what this is about. Let me see what else I can get. Tune. What does that mean? I got some to something chord. I don't know.
Like what?
Yeah, it was something on tuning chord. I don't know. Okay. Let me see. What else are you trying to show me? Go to your own tunes. Go to your own.
I have a key also.
You have a what?
I just realized I have two keys from two different decks from the previous readings for her. So something with the key. He is a key for something, or you are the key for him to, I don't know, incarnate better next lifetime or something like that.
I'm getting a box or something that you needed to open or something like that. So interesting.
What is with the keys?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What it is with the key, because I was getting a box before and I'm
A
like,
box, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Well, what is with the keys? I want to know. What is in that box?
I want to know the keys too. Yes, let us know.
Is it golden silence? Hmm.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yes. I'm getting yes. Yes, go through it. One has, okay. All right, there's something on the left corner of the box. I don't know if it was damaged or if there was something. So the one box, there's something. So I don't know if it was some kind of a stain or they're just showing me something on the left corner of that one. It may not be what you think, but very surprising in there. And like what you just said, an aha moment is what I get too. There was also something with some kind of piece of clothing. I'm getting there was something like in a pocket or something like that. Oh.
The four watchers, what are you saying? Attic.
Just watch things when you're going up there, though. But yeah. Yeah, I was getting watch something. Just be caution on some. I don't know why, but thank you. Okay, so I don't know if anyone else has. All right. Last question. Okay. Sounds good.
If no one else has a question, yes, we can. What is that? What your lover likes about you?
Oh, I
I
answered that one. Oh, this one. If I should focus on the masculine or feminine
oh,
in my relationship?
oh. Well, feminine is needed right now, to be honest, because it's healing at the same time, because it's water. And yes, normally, to as a man, also to communicate better and not create more conflicts, you need a bit more feminine energy than usual, or just integrate that in into you, you know. If you don't use it too much, it may seem strange, but it is part of you. And of course, it's always needs to be a balance between those two energies inside of you. It's easier said than done, but this is the it's good that you put yourself this question, because this is the ground thing for all spirituality, I guess, in order to be balanced.
I don't think I could say it any better. Not so I don't have, I'm not able to answer that, but I agree with everything that JC has said.
So of course the feminine. Joking.
And is there anyone else with questions or anything on that? Or if there's topic you'd like us to cover, if we can.
Yeah.
Well, you had said magical. Now, what do you mean by magical on the subjects?
I mean, things that bring magic into people's lives. You know, it can even be just going dancing, but it's more about that feeling that you get of the things you do, or why do you get these things? Do you get um, like you are playing like a child feeling, or and everything is magical, or how do you create magical things in your life that they feel like that?
I like how you're bringing that up. How, yes. So, is it bringing out your inner child? Is it bringing out something else? And what to focus on? What is it that is making you happy? What is it that just takes everything away and just pushes that aside and just, okay, the music, the dancing, maybe having like little favorite toy or like a little horse or something, something on that for inner child, or going basically on more things. I love that.
Exactly. And there are so many things you can talk there about. Whatever makes you like, you can observe yourself, how you created like a ritual for yourself.
Does holding a crystal help? Does, things on that? What else is there that, you can explore that actually when you makes you happy and is magical, then all these thoughts and things, well, not thoughts, but these things of future and is coming to you.
I think what I just thought about it the first time because normally I would think about crystals or doing this or doing that, but exploring more aspects of myself. I mean, of course, not everyone can remember past lives so good, but you can say, I feel like I was, I don't know, like I always wanted to sing. So maybe if you are a good singer in this life, it's probably something that you did in more lives, or it's just something, an aspect of you which you like to connect with. But we are not only this, we are so many things. So it's like exploring aspects of yourself and how they all feel differently. Like now I'm a superhero, like a child does. Now I'm this. I think this brings magic in the life.
I think it really does too. Um, well, you said in singing, so I like singing like you know online or with people, or but if it's by myself, sometimes I'm like, well, then the mind, like the ego mind, will take over and I'll start singing. I'm like, well, why am I doing this? Because I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Yes, I am enjoying it, but what is it going to solve? What it is it going to prove? Well, it makes me happy, and then more things come.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is true. Um,
Yes, it is relaxing. Exactly. It is for me, yes. And I know a lot of people find that too. And well, some people will go, "Oh, no, I can't sing." Yes, you can.
yeah, you have a throat chakra, don't you?
Exactly.
But I do think that if we unblock the throat chakra, for example, energetically, it you can see it also expressing itself in your body. Maybe you will start to express yourself better or sing better or whatever. But it's all about what we are supposed to do in this life. For example, me with the throat chakra, I wasn't that good, although I loved music all my life and I know every lyrics of every song and so on. Um, but there's just something that it didn't get me in the direction of opening myself 100% to music. So maybe I'm working with other aspects of myself which are unblocking. But I do think that everything is possible. So if you really take a decision, no, I'm going to unblock this and I'm going to become the best in this, then you will.
Thoughts about the magic of feeling the soul?
Freeing the soul.
Oh, freeing the soul. Okay. I don't know
Well,
that.
where is it? In which cage is it in? You mean the Matrix, or I'm not really sure if we are supposed to talk about it.
Okay, that's what I was getting to. Yes, I was confused on, yeah. Some things we're not able to. Um,
yeah, let's start with freeing the soul in ourselves. Okay, so it's like it's our center, and I always saw it like this, like we are here in the middle, and there are so many things over the soul, because the soul is actually untouchable, so it's over the soul, it's not in the soul, and it's like it keeps it trapped, because there are so many other things in on the plate that you cannot taste your favorite ingredient, just so you just need to explore what these things are, which are not yourself, and still take a lot of your energy. And this is how you free.
I like how that is explained, how you explain that. Yes.
How do you think the soul can be freed more? Like, what else?
I don't know on that myself. So,
Not believing the lies, or like, I just feel it like the soul always wants to explore something, but maybe sometimes it's like a blockage, which the soul goes and then it's a blockage, and it's like, do I go back, or like, is this gonna stop me now? Yes or no? And once you go through that blockage to that illusion, which you feel that it is not you, it wanted to stop you, but it can't. Yes, that's true. But the most impactful one is to balance the feminine and masculine energy inside.
yes, getting in touch with, yes, it does on different ways. And on in certain readings, I'll say to get in touch with your inner child and do things on that. Yes, exactly. Coloring, yes. But sometimes we'll start something and all that creativity, exactly. But sometimes we'll start doing something and then I'll be like, well, and then, but then you go and then you'll feel better about it. What is this?
A quote. A quote for your next week. Okay, wait, I have a deck with quotes.
Oh, wow. Of course you do.
The Golden Nostradamus is called. You have number 22, the 3. If you cannot have what you want, then settle for what you can. Advises caution. It is not the right time to change or take risks. Save your energy and seek stability in mind and body.
And for where I'm saying a quote, I don't know. I usually go by certain books and then a person will pick a page number or something. So those are cards you have? I like that one. Okay. Interesting. That things will change, right? That things can change and you can change exactly. Was that card deck you had? No card decks for me. Gotcha. Okay. I thought that you pulled a card or something. That's why I was asking her. But JC, I was
Oh,
asking
me?
you. Yeah, I was asking
Oh,
you if that was a card deck you had.
yeah, it's this one.
Okay. I like
The
that.
golden. Yeah, his face is a bit scary in this one, but I do like it's with gold. Um, does anyone else have a question for us?
You can handle everything with what you get confronted, otherwise you wouldn't be confronted. Okay. Interesting.
Mm, quotes. What is the song of the day, Mindy?
Okay, let me see. I don't know. All I'm getting is love yourself. Freedom. Although I've gotten that one before. And take a chance on me. Or take a chance, let's put it that way.
Take a chance. Okay.
Yeah, that's a certain group. I don't know if I can say the different groups or the different, so I'll just say different phrases from different ones.
Yeah. Take a chance on me. What was that? Take a.
ABBA.
Oh man, they are building something.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was like, uh-oh. Because I get different words, different songs, and I don't know. On Love Yourself, when she said a song, I'm like, that one. And then the other one, Take a Chance. I'm like, okay.
The one with Take a Chance has also birds in it.
Okay.
When the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Free.
Yeah, free.
Listen to some music, maybe just talking.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah.
Never know.
What else? Today is the 2nd of October. Number 2, connections.
Checking what the day is, what different things around it.
Yeah, I mean, I got the. I would like to give every day a name, because I have one time I searched my date of birth on a site and it said it's the day of unique experiences. For some other people, could be the day of organized thinking or something like that. And it actually it fitted for the description, because I'm looking for unique experiences. Like, even if it's just just something, I want to make something like unique out of it. Like, wow, this happened for the first time now. So I don't know. But 2nd of October, I was actually just looking at numerology, because October is also the 10th month, which is like new cycle somehow.
I like that thought. Okay. So you do the numerology. I'd like to learn more on that.
A bit over the years, I just looked a bit into what every number could mean, or how does that make sense.
Right. It's something that you said excited. So someone wrote golden silence, excited for next year, the wood dragon year. Now it's something that you mentioned dragon because I was actually going to say something on that. And it kept coming up in my head as to possibly a subject to talk on the dragons. And I was like, well, I'm not sure because like some people are
Right.
very into the dragons and communication with the dragons and fantasy and the magic and everything that that brings. And so
Mhm.
we may as well. Is there, do you know anything on the dragons, JC, or do you believe or anything on that?
Um, well, they are reptile, or some higher reptile that are already winged. Maybe you picked up on this because of a specific thing that happens now with the Dark Star, I think it's called, because some karma is just coming back, or like these masks of the people have something to do with this dragon that was at the beginning of times. But anyway, what I know is that they maybe escaped the from ground too grounded, like from not having legs or anything, to having legs and wings and higher wisdom. Um, and I do think that they are good in an element of air. So like, so maybe their mind, their third eye is more evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and maybe that just has something to do with karma. But there was a nice movie with a dragon. What is it called? The Never Ending Story.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
There's a
For who doesn't
few
know.
with the dragons and stuff. So then people say, okay, is this fantasy or is it real? And then there is actually things of where people will do like meditations and healings, different things where the dragons will come and they'll see
Mhm.
dragons and stuff. So it's like, okay, or with fairies too, on things on that point.
Should we see what messages the dragons have for us
All
today?
right. Sounds good. So you have a dragon deck too? So do I. I have a dragon deck.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. You came to the right person.
And is that what you have?
I have the birds and the key here.
So is that an animal deck or?
No, it's the same golden deck, but there are these birds here, the two birds, and then the key. Anyway, I'll think about it, and if you're ready, you can already say something.
This is develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. And it's a green dragon on there. And so what was yours? You had a bird? Did you have a phoenix?
No, not the phoenix, but two birds, like two. It looks like these birds of paradise, but it is something that has to do with phoenix because it feels kind of like a rebirth. What it's trying to say, but it's funny because the devil is here in the middle, and then we have the magician. And the devil doesn't really like the magician because the devil wants to keep the appearance, or um, he's afraid of the real magic because he just consumes things. It's not like the magician has the responsibility for all these gifts that he's getting and transforms things, but the devil doesn't want to transform. And this dragon energy or bird, like getting your wings back is the key here, to connect to something that is mm, like an aspect of yourself, an aspect that where you had wings. Just tap into yourself, guys, and find that. If you could just imagine yourself with wings, how would that feeling be? Or in your dreams, when you dream about it, and then feel it as being an aspect of yourself.
That's very interesting on that. Yes. So you're going to go iron your clothes. Okay. Sounds fun.
See you. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Sure. If nobody has a question anymore, we will take a break. Maybe gonna be here late.
We're saying if anyone has any kind of questions, otherwise we will be going and we'll see you
Next time.
Yep.
Thank you. Do you know how to end?
No, I do not.
Oh. Bon appetit.